Hi everyone, I'm Natasha Hera, and the following presentation is a reflection of the information that I gained in the past 6 weeks in my class and my experience in GTISM. This 6 weeks was finally when I started discovering this topic and actually started to conduct research in the class. Furthermore, I also narrowed down my topic and gained interview skills that will benefit me in the future. To begin with, how the 6 weeks impacted my project. Regarding my project, I have currently narrowed it down to a concise topic: how to improve sanitation in cramped spaces. For example, a real-world application would be a refugee camp where the sanitation is bad and also the spread of diseases is high. The 6 weeks helped me focus on that topic through the one-pager and the interview with Dr. Imran. My interview with Dr. Imran showed me how sanitation is costly and usually in unsanitary conditions, the spread of disease and the risk of disease is high. He revealed to me the importance of sanitation in today's medical clinics and how it is not available to many. And furthermore, he showed me the problems that refugee clinics that have cramped spaces have with their patients and not being able to perform certain surgeries because it's too risky. The obstacle that I'm currently facing to decide on how to solve that problem is a cost-effective solution. Although I have a few very key ideas, it'd be very hard for me to either implement them or because simply they're either not cost effective or they're not available to me as a 15-year-old. Regarding the research that I conducted and the assignments that I had this 6 weeks, the most useful tactics that I found were Google Scholar. In the past, I didn't know that Google Scholar was an available resource for me, and thus, when I did find out, it greatly improved my research. Not only does it allow me to have a more concentrated flow of articles, but it allows me to also organize my articles by time that they've last been published, by the publisher, by the website they're located on, and also certain phrases that I don't want in the articles that I'm researching. Furthermore, Google Drive also greatly benefited me. I've been using Google Drive for 3 to 4 years now, so I know it pretty well. I didn't know, however, that it was applicable as a use to organize all of my research. I discovered new ways on how to organize research in Google Drive and then different ways that I can put in folders and such to be able to organize my research effectively. Not only that, but this is very useful to me as this is what I'll be using to organize all of my research for the following 6 weeks and for GTISM as a whole. However, on the contrary, the least valuable resources that I discovered and the information that I discovered was first a 1995 research article that I spent 30 to 45 minutes analyzing, and only to discover that it was about people that traveled and how diseases traveled with them, and not on how diseases traveled in cramped conditions. Not only was it a waste of time, but also a wastage, but it also confused me because it took me away from the topic that I was researching. This had a negative impact on me because I got confused as to what I should really research and whether or not the information that I found was useful. Turns out my mentor told me it wasn't, so in the end I ended up not using it. Second, Evernote and OneDrive. I researched these two programs as a way to organize my research. However, I discovered that they're not effective for me because, first of all, I don't like the way that Evernote functions since it has tags, and also it can't organize articles into folders because it has notebooks. Furthermore, OneDrive doesn't have as much storage and also requires a fee if you want to upgrade the storage, something that I'm not looking forward into. So, therefore, when I was researching these two and the article, it not only was a wastage of my time, but also it directed me away from my main topic. Evernote and OneDrive, on the other hand, not only directed me away from Google Drive, but also it took me a while to learn how to use them and only to discover that I didn't like them at all. Finally, my mentor. In all of this, my mentor was a huge help to me. She reviewed my research and one-pagers and also my interview questions. She also provided me feedback on how to improve my assignments. In the future, I expect my mentor to play a large role in my research as she's a teacher, so she's good at reviewing research papers and articles since she teaches in the field of health and medicine. Since she's a college professor, she knows what articles to look for and what articles to avoid, and what types of websites to go for useful information. She also has a heavy knowledge on the subject already as she had a graduate degree in diseases and in health and medicine, so she would be able to find so she would be able to help me to find a cost-effective and easy solution to implement for my problem. She's also a very patient person, and I know her very well, so I expect her to play a huge role in the future in GTISM. In conclusion, the 6 weeks allowed me to advance my topic through the use of different research techniques and the feedback of my mentor. Thank you for listening.